So it's January 6th, 2017. I am heading to Snoqualmie Falls this morning. It is currently 6:24. I just passed the sign that said 20 degrees. So the falls, I'm hoping, are mostly frozen. Should have a fairly low flow rate, which is good. Won't be a lot of mist in here to fog up my lens. So we'll see when I get there what it's like. I'm gonna be careful walking around. It's probably icy on the sidewalks. But I was hoping for a little more cloud, but all I kind of see are some clear skies. So the sunrise may not be all that great, but there's been some really good alpine glow the last few mornings, so I'm hoping that's the case today. So we'll see how it goes when I get there. Made it. It's cold. As you can see, it's still dark. I actually have a sign up saying closed due to icy conditions on the stairs. So I suppose that's pretty good so people don't slip and fall. See, there's the falls right there. And like I was hoping, there's low flow and lots of ice. Still a few stars out, but I can't see it with this camera. But so I'm the only one here, so I'm gonna get all set up and see what I can get for some shots. So it's kind of hard right now to get some photos. They've got the spotlight shining on the falls, so it's kind of makes one spot really bright like that, and you can see, and the rest pretty dark. But right now I've got, I don't know if you can see that, I'm an f5.6, got a 15-second exposure. So that's what I've got right now. Looks pretty good except for that bright spot. See, I've got my remote trigger right here. I don't know if you can see that, but the little cable, that way I don't have any camera shake when I take the photo and it's such a long exposure. But we'll just sit here. As the light comes up, it'll get better. They'll turn the spotlights off and things will turn out a little bit better. So a few stars are still out. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I can get some of those in the photo as well. So I switched out to my Rokinon 14mm. You can see the big bulbous end on it, which is basically the reason you really can't put filters on. They do make filters for these, but they're about 1 square foot. Just monstrous. It's really not worth carrying. But since I don't need a polarizer or any other filters, then it works really good for this. The image quality is really good. It's only like a $450 lens. It's all manual focus. It does connect to my camera for the aperture, so that's really handy. I just switched out my battery because it just died, and one little trick to batteries in the cold is keep them inside your coat next to your body to keep because the warmth will keep them charged up. Whereas if you leave them out in the cold, like in your bag, then they die pretty fast. So just a little trick. Right now I'm back at 5.6 f-stop, ISO 100, and it's been right around 10 seconds or so. So I'm heading back to that and see how it goes. So I just switched back to my my Sigma lens. The reason being is, as the sky is getting brighter and brighter, I'm going to start using my filters so I can kind of have a little bit more of a even exposure throughout with the sky and the ground. So you can see, like, here's my 0.9 stop, which is a 3-stop. Is this the hard? Oh, so it's 3 stops soft. You can see as I push it down, the sky is getting darker and darker, kind of giving more even exposure throughout. But advantage is I don't really need the soft because I do have hard edged ones. Of course, my fingers are almost frozen. So we'll go with a 2-stop hard edge. So you can see with the tree line there, we can easily just kind of rotate the filter, pull it up a little bit, kind of get the edge right on the tree line there. Something like that. If it's still not enough, I can also add my, which one's this? My 1-stop hard. Be equivalent to a 3-stop with both of them. But so push down and get darker. And I don't know why it's not focusing. There it goes. So it just gives a more even exposure throughout the photo by doing the filters. Back in my car, I'm gonna head down the road. There's a lower parking lot down there. Get you right at the base of the falls. I'm gonna head down, see if I can just get down there. I got some decent photos. No clouds, so unfortunately the sunrise isn't all that great, but it's something. So we'll see when I get down there. The trail was closed due to icy conditions, so couldn't walk down there, but see how it goes when I drive down. Hopefully I can find the road here and get down there. So this is the base of the falls. There are some people out there, I don't know if you can see them very well, but unfortunately in order to get there it's all blocked off. So the only way to do it is to climb up and over this and down onto that railing and then step down, which not really willing to do, because if I'm out there as a photographer, that just makes other photographers look bad. So not willing to do that, and who knows what the fine is if you get caught doing that. But here's an interesting sign: no drone or UAV flying allowed. I was just talking to a guy. Apparently some guy earlier this year, his battery died in his drone and it fell down to the bottom of the falls. So that's what he gets. So I'll take a few more photos from here, but nothing all that great. Then maybe head back up to the top now that the sun's coming out. See what I can get. I put back on my Sigma 17-50 so I can zoom in, because the 14mm is just too big, and I need a polarizer now because as the light's coming out. Other than that, I can see just the river flowing. Some icicles over there on the other side. So I'll take a few more and see what I can get. So you can see once again what the water does down there as I spin my polarizer. You can see how it just totally cuts the glare off. And you can see a few people down there wandering around, but I'm not willing to go down there. So that's the reason we use polarizers. Not an effect you can't do in Photoshop. So I think this morning was pretty good. Came to Snoqualmie Falls, got some good photos of the icy falls, which doesn't happen all that often around here. Then came down the lower falls, but unfortunately I wasn't willing to jump the fence to get closer to them. But all in all, good shots. I'll go home and do some editing, see what I can come up with. Have to stitch a couple together to make a panorama. Other than that, it's clear skies today, so I think I'm just gonna go home and enjoy the day and get out and enjoy the sun.